welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my 34-week pregnancy update. Sorry about my hair, it's going crazy. I feel like no matter what I do, it's everywhere. And I also want to apologize because I did not do the 32 or 33-week pregnancy update. My kids were in vacation, so I was here with both of them. Well, vacation, yeah, the daycare. They didn't go to daycare, and I was potty training my oldest son. So it was kind of hectic, and I didn't have time to film or do it. So I just decided to do it right now. They are in school right now, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to be talking more about me than the baby this week, because it's pretty like we're almost at the end of the pregnancy. The baby, I'm at 34 weeks, so we still have 5 weeks and 6 days left, which is almost a month and 2 weeks, or a week. It's just 5 weeks and 6 days. And I know it's gonna go by so fast, super fast. And like I always say at the end, I always think I don't have enough time. I never have enough time. Even though we have almost everything, we haven't bought the swing. There's like one big thing that we haven't gotten yet. But since Jeremy's working, it's kind of hard to find a day where we can go and buy whatever we need to buy. Also, I haven't done my hospital bag. I will probably try to film that. And yeah, I feel like I need more time. I know I'm 34 weeks, but I'm always like thinking I don't want to leave everything for last minute. So the baby is as big as a pineapple right now. One app said a pineapple, another app said a butternut squash. So this big. And they're getting at least half a pound by week. I believe they're getting half a pound by week by now. So yeah, okay. Baby, I'm looking down because I wrote everything down. Baby's weight is about 5.5 pounds right now, and the baby's kidneys are nearly fully developed, and baby's liver starting to function, which is amazing. I cannot believe it. So it's also the baby's about 46.2 centimeters, but I know my baby is a lot bigger. I think that was the size at 31 weeks when I did the 31-week update. So yeah, that's basically it. I think I said it on my 31-week update that at this time, at this moment, all the baby is gaining is weight and just waiting for all the organs to develop, but most of it is gaining weight. So this is the time where you get huge, and this is where I come back and talk about how I'm feeling, what my symptoms are, and how I'm coping, I guess. I feel huge. I started feeling huge. I think I said it on my 31-week update, but now it's like I cannot, and I don't feel comfortable in anything. I do have pregnancy clothes, but even pregnancy clothes do not feel comfortable. Whatever I'm wearing today is like super baggy because that's all I want to wear. Plus here we are in summer. I think it's summer already. I don't know about the calendar, but it's already warm. It's hot, and it's just, I'm sweating all the time. I'm out of breath all the time, and it's just too much. So I feel huge. I'm uncomfortable and sweaty, and I was already out of breath or very hard to catch like a deep breath at my 31-week update. Now it's even worse. I just go up the stairs and I feel like I'm super tired. Every time I have to walk to pick up the kids from daycare is like a hassle, and it's just like a 10-minute walk. It's not It's not far, but I just feel it's like never ending. I have to stop and breathe and just take my time, because honestly, just too much. And I had to go for an emergency appointment yesterday with my midwife. I have a midwife and I have a gyno. The reason I have a midwife and a gyno is because at the clinic where I'm going to give birth, I have to be followed by a gynecologist. If not, I cannot give birth there. Here you can be followed just by a midwife and then give birth in the hospital. That's what I did with my first one. But like you guys know, if you've seen my video of my birth story with my first baby, it was a horrible thing I went through. It was really bad, so I really do not want to go back to the hospital. With my baby girl, everything went fine, and I gave birth in the clinic. So I think that was like just what was gonna happen. I was just gonna give birth in the clinic. So that's why I'm followed by my midwife and the gyno. And the midwife, she's seen me since my first, so I love her and I trust her. And I didn't want it to give her up just because I was gonna be followed with my gynecologist. So it's just one time is her. This last month it's just been the gynecologist, but in the beginning it was one time with her and then one time with him. Now, let me say that I did go to the emergency appointment. It was an emergency appointment. I wasn't at the clinic or anything, or the emergency room. Just an emergency appointment because I been getting itchy everywhere. And I don't know if you can tell, but my hands are super, super swollen. My sorry, I feel like I had to sneeze. My ring does not fit anymore, which is normal, but I feel that they are super swollen. And then I'm starting to get itchy. Itchy hands, itchy feet. My belly is being very itchy, which I know it could be normal because I'm stretching and I'm getting bigger and bigger. But what happened is that those were the symptoms that I started getting with my baby girl. And she came a month early. They had to induce me because I had the cholestasis, prenatal cholestasis, which is something that your liver stops working practically. Your liver stops working and it just happens. It's very rare for someone to get it, but it just happens. And I started to get itchy and I said, okay, maybe it's because I'm swollen. I don't want to think worse. I don't want to think the worst because, you know, I always think I need more time and then I'm going to stress out. And my mom is coming next week. She gets here on Wednesday next week, so in a week basically. And I really need her here so that I can be at the clinic knowing that my kids are with her. And I'll be like more zen, I guess, to give birth. But that's kind of what I was stressing out about. So I decided to text her. And when I told her what were my symptoms, which is swollen feet, swollen hands, which it's normal when you're pregnant. I'm also doing a water retention, and I always do it. I did it with my first, with my second I didn't, but it's summer, so I guess the water retention is worse now. I drink a lot of water. I'm not one of those. I like water, so I drink water. I know I'm not dehydrated, and maybe this is TMI, but I went to pee and my pee was super dark. And I said, after drinking a liter of water, my pee cannot be this dark. Normally it's clear. And that's what they tell you. If your pee is too dark, maybe you're dehydrated. But I know I'm not because, look, I have this. I'm almost done with it, and then the other one is here. So I just know I like drinking water, and with the heat and everything, it's just impossible. So I that kind of worried me, and then the itchiness just keeps on going, and at night is worse. And I know that's one of the symptoms if you have the cholestasis. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I will write it down so you guys will check what it is. But it's basically your liver failing, kind of. So I decided to call her. I texted her and I told her what was going on. And since I had it with Naomi, there's 90% more chance of getting it. Now I started searching online. I know, like, that's the worst thing you could do, but that's what I was doing, and I was getting like very worried. So she told me, look, go directly to the clinic. But I had my 2 kids with me, and I told her it's kind of like harder for me to go to the clinic with them. Is there any way we can see you can make an appointment with me? So she told me, okay, come at 4. I went there. She took my attention. It was a little high. She did a little ultrasound to check on everything. I have less amniotic fluid, but she said there was nothing to worry about. It's kind of normal. She told me there was nothing to worry about, but I have to go get blood tests done. So I went this morning. I got them done. And I'll probably get an answer on Saturday morning, for one part of the tests, and then I will get the second part of the test by next week, or maybe a week and a half. We don't know. So she called the gyno. He knows everything that's going on, because if it is too high, and depending on how everything is going with the baby and everything, I may need to get induced like I did with Naomi, because when you have cholestasis, pregnancy cholestasis is not good for the baby, depending on what are the levels of the blood, or I don't know exactly. They just check something in the blood with the liver, and I guess toxins in the blood, because it's what your liver does, right? Or those are the kidneys. Maybe I'm just mixing kidneys with liver. I will put it down. I will write it down, and I'm so sorry. I'm just so confused, but it's just too much, and with my pregnancy brain, I forget everything. But I will get an answer Saturday, and then I have an appointment with the gynecologist on Friday of next week. I knew I had that appointment before, but I also asked my midwife. I told her if I could wait to see him, and she said it was better to have the answer before I see him, to see what he decides to do. Either I'll get more monitoring. I remember with Naomi, the midwife was coming every week. She was coming every week to check on me, to check my contractions, to check everything, how the baby's going. And then when we got the answer, that's when I went to see him. And that's when he told me, okay, in 3 days you're going to get induced. So hopefully we will get the answer, and we will know what happened on Friday. By Friday my mom will be here, so everything will be kind of better. I don't know how I'm gonna handle knowing that the levels are high or low. I don't know, because I think if I know that they're high, I'm gonna be kind of scared, and then I'll have to wait a whole week until I see the gynecologist. But I know that if my midwife knows the levels, she will try to tell me and explain to me what to do and try to reassure me. I also remember that my midwife, for Naomi, she told me to take lemon in the morning. So I'm doing that. That's to help the itchiness and everything. She also prescribed me something to stop the itchiness. I have to take it at night because it's something that makes me sleepy. So hopefully that's gonna help me sleep, because with the back and everything, it's kind of impossible to sleep. There's another symptom, the back pain. I told you guys at around 20 weeks, I think I told you it's not gonna get better, and I know it's not gonna get better, and it's just getting worse, and just the sleeping is not helping. But probably by next week, after I see the gyno, I will make the 35-week update, and then tell you guys what happened, what my results are. So I'm a little stressed out, but I think everything happens for a reason, and if baby is supposed to come before the date, then that's what it has to be, so baby is healthy and good. I know that even though he would be, or she would be, a preemie, there's a really good chance of survival by I think it was 32 weeks. Yeah, I think it's by 32 weeks. Now I'm 34. I will get an answer. I'll be 35. So maybe I'll be 36 weeks if they induce me, or maybe we can wait until 37 weeks. That's when Naomi was born. She was 37 weeks. She came a month earlier. So we will see. I will keep you guys posted. I just really wanted to film this and to tell you guys that if you have any symptoms you don't think are normal, or anything, just do not hesitate to contact your gyno or your midwife, because it is very important. I mean, I know it's hard, and at this point, or you're super tired and you don't want to go out and you don't want to do anything, but it is important to just check and see if everything is okay. I know you don't want to be the crazy person that goes every time to the clinic or the hospital to thinking something's wrong, but it's better. I think it's better to be safe than sorry, and just for your own peace of mind, even if you went for no reason, at least you know that there's nothing wrong. That's what I was telling my husband yesterday. I'd rather go and maybe I'll get the results on Saturday and there's nothing, and maybe my hands are itching and my feet are itching just because they're super swollen, and that's it. But I did it. So I just wanted, I don't know, since it's very rare, I don't know if anybody had the cholestasis. I will write it down again if you are interested, and it's something that's that you cannot prevent, and the doctors don't know why it happens while you're pregnant. They also say it's because, look, it's because of all the hormones, and they're going up, and it's all of that going on, and your body is changing completely when you're pregnant. So you have another life in you, and there are things that are gonna happen. So for now, I just have to wait for Saturday to see if I have that. And if I do, we will see what's gonna happen afterwards. I will say we will know exactly what's gonna happen in a week, and I will keep you guys posted. So thank you guys for watching. I will write everything down, and do not hesitate to contact your midwife or your gynecologist, no matter how dumb you think your symptoms are. Just do it. It's better. And please like, subscribe, and leave comments down below if you've had this before, and let me know. Have a wonderful day. Thank you guys for watching again. Bye. Hello again. After I stopped the camera, I realized that I did not show you guys my belly. I don't know if you want to see it or not, but I always show my belly at the end of the videos, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna show you guys. Look, this is like super baggy because I feel comfortable with that. So this is my belly. So yeah, I'm huge, guys. This is my huge belly. Huge. I'm at 7 months. And I also went, sorry, oh my god, I forgot. I also went to the anesthesiologist to see the epidural. I don't know if in the US you do that too, if you see the anesthesiologist before going in, but here I have to do it a month before because they like to see how's everything, write everything down, and just approve you to get the epidural. So I went to see him, everything seems fine, and when I went to see him, he thought I was 8.5 months. He's like, I don't even, are you here late or what's gonna happen? I said, no, I'm due in July 17th. And he's like, oh my god, you're huge. Well, he didn't say you're huge. He said, oh, I was wrong. I thought you were 8 months, 8.5 months, almost there. so yeah, that's my belly. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm sorry. I'm telling you, my pregnancy brain is everywhere. So I forgot to show you guys. And have a wonderful day. Like, subscribe, and comment down below. Bye.